Hello and welcome to Ivy Moves. My name is Ivona and today we're having a 40-minute bedtime routine to relax, release the day and surrender to a peaceful sleep. So when you're ready, meet me on your bed. Let's start in a comfortable seated position. Find anything that feels good for you. You can grab a pillow, put it under your tush and settle comfortably, grounding both sitting bones onto the bed. Closing your eyes gently or looking somewhere onto the bed. Trying to tune into the other senses by shutting down the sight. And let's start scanning the body, searching for points of tension that we would like to release throughout this practice to soften into relaxation. Starting from the head, going over your forehead, the temples, the eyebrows, and the eyes, scanning down towards the cheekbones, the mouth, the tongue, and the jaw, searching where can you soften a little bit more. Keep going down, scanning the neck, back and front, the back of the head, the upper back and the shoulders. Where do you feel a little bit more tension than you would like? And can you intentionally soften these places? Can you intentionally release and allow yourself to let go of whatever you're holding in these places? Keep observing your body down the upper back, the chest, the rib cage, scanning the left hand, left palm and fingers, and the right hand and the fingers. How do they feel, similar or different? Breathing into any point of tension and imagining how with every exhale you release that stagnation that you find there. With the next inhale, scanning the belly, the lower back, the side body, allowing the belly to soften and to expand a little bit more with every inhale. Scanning the hips, the pelvic floor, a place that holds a lot of energetic tension when we feel unbalanced, insecure. So can we feel grounding physically and energetically into that place? Scanning the left thigh, the right thigh, the left knee, the right knee, and everywhere that your attention goes, you intentionally release. Scanning the left calf, the right calf, left ankle, foot, right ankle, right foot, and right toes. Observing the whole body as one entity and allowing it for the next half an hour to completely relax, to let go of the day, of today's challenges, and surrender into complete rest. As you're sitting, maybe you can keep your eyes closed. Start making circles with your chest, leading with the heart, going forward, opening the chest, going to one side, and then ending towards the back, opening the shoulder blades, and continuing the circle through the other side, just as gently or as intensely as you need. Go very intuitively. We're here to feel good, so if you need to stay in one position a little bit longer, do so. If you need to make the circles really small, do so. If you need to just do cat and cow, or just circles without the cat and cow, do so. Maybe you can change the pace, going only front and back, maybe synchronizing with the breath, breathing in when you go forward, and breathing out when you go back. Feeling the grounding, the firmness under your sitting bones as one stable, safe base for you to lean onto and to know that you're held. We keep moving intuitively in case your eyes are closed. The legs are crossed. The palms are somewhere on the thighs or the knees or the shins. And we're moving the upper body, the chest, maybe even the neck and the head in ways that the body is asking for. Searching with our inner knowing the sticky spots that we would like to release today. And slowly finding center. Maybe you want to keep your eyes closed. Or if not, I'm here showing, making a diamond shape with your legs. You can remain seated on your pillow or sit on your bed. The knees are open and the feet are as far or as close as comfortable to you. Grabbing onto the ankles, leaning forward, leading with the crown. And when you find your maximum, just surrendering on top of the legs. And breathing deep. Imagine how you're breathing into the back of your body. Our lungs expand in all directions, also towards the side body and the back side of the rib cage. When you tuck your chin closer to the chest, you allow more elongation in the upper thoracic spine. Find what feels comfortable for you. Maybe the hands can be somewhere on the bed or more actively pushing the knees towards the ground. This is your body in your practice. Everything is just a suggested recommendation. Slowly with the body, the hands, the torso coming back up. Now right hand is gonna find right knee, gently pushing down. The left hand finds a place behind us to lean onto, and we're gently twisting towards the left, pushing with the right hand, the knee, using it as a lever to twist, keeping the eyes closed. Maybe the lights of your room are dimmed, starting to tell the body that we are winding down. We remain twisted. Try to look as far back as comfortable, involving the neck into the twist. And slowly coming back to center. Changing sides, left hand finds the left knee, the right hand finds support behind, and we're twisting towards the right. Twists are amazing to massage the inner organs, stimulate blood flow. And now, according to Chinese medicine, bedtime, I think around 11 to 1 at night is the time of the liver when it's the most active, coming back to center. So when we give this blood flow stimulation to the inner organs, we really support their so important work. Coming back to this diamond shape, extending the left leg to the side, right foot comes to the inner side of the left thigh. The left hand finds either the leg or a pillow, and we're leaning towards the side, trying to imagine how we are rotating the chest up, so you can really target this side body, this whole area that goes from our hip to our armpit. Stay heavy in your hips, allow them to sink into the softness of your bed. You can keep the eyes closed. This practice is slow paced, and I will cue every single movement that we take. So as long as I'm quiet or haven't given you a cue to change, you can close your eyes and really relax. Imagine how with every inhale you create extra space between the ribs, and every exhale brings you closer to the bed. Now everything is going to remain as it is. Only your torso, your gaze are going to rotate towards the left leg, and we're going to sink into that left leg with or without the pillow between our body and our leg. We are elongating the back muscle chain of the body, allowing for the spine to decompress after a whole day walking under the effect of gravity. And slowly raising the torso, walking with the hands back. We're going to change sides, bring the left knee towards the chest, extending the right leg to the side. Left foot is on the inside of the right leg. Adjusting your pillow if you'd like to have it on this side. And left hand up and makes a rainbow towards the right leg. Rotating the chest towards the sky. Maybe even the gaze, even if your eyes are closed, is pointed towards the ceiling. You can play around with the angle, rotating the body more up or down to find where you need more time today. Maybe a soft smile is spreading on your lips. This feels so good. And again, you can keep your eyes closed. We're only going to rotate the torso to look now towards the bed, with or without the pillow, between our chest and our leg, and leaning on top of that right leg. The hands are wherever comfortable. The engagement is as much as you would like. Some days we really just need to surrender and breathe out. Other days we would like it a bit more engaged in our dynamic. It's important to remember that our practice is here to serve us in our days and not the other way around. Slowly coming back up and coming back to this cross-legged position. From here, let's start opening the chest, interlace the fingers behind you. If you can't, just grab something between your hands. Open the chest like somebody is pulling these hands down and away from you towards the bed. Maybe you even start sinking them towards your bed. The breastbone is projected towards the sky. The shoulders are pulled down like you're squeezing a pencil between your shoulder blades. Again, I'm doing another gravity effect of pulling us forward by leaning back. Maybe the chin gets a bit higher. The hands are going to remain as they are. The body is going to come back to neutral. And slowly lean forward. Allow the hands to go as high as comfortable. Even if you're here, that's fine. Allow to surrender wherever you are. Experimenting this chest expansion while leaning forward. And wherever you are, slowly release the hands. Push yourself from the bed and raise your torso up. Ah, wow, lovely. Let's take out the pillow from under our butt if it was there. And come into hands and knees. Now cat and cow here are going to be a little bit uncomfortable. So let's do a modification. Let's start from child's pose. Find a way that you can spread yourself onto your bed. Toes of the feet are touching. Sitting the hips as comfortably close as possible towards the heels. The chest is resting onto the shoulders. Pressing the hands on the mattress under you. And slowly starting to raise the body up, curling it forward. Strong into the hands, even though they're sinking into the mattress, and slowly rolling to cobra or any comfortable back bend. Open the feet as wide as comfortable so the lower back feels good. Squeeze that pencil between your shoulder blades and push the hips back to child's pose. Let's do a couple more like that. Rolling forward, chin to chest, sinking the hips down and unwinding the chest up, stretching maybe all the way to your abdominal area, allowing for more expansion, for deeper breaths, and pushing your hips back towards your heels. Forehead onto the mattress, and once again rolling forward, super actively tucking the tailbone under, magnetizing the crown towards it, hips on the ground, opening the chest, expand this front body. Now staying in your cobra, just look over your right shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. Again, right shoulder. Now roll onto that left hip. So we're like on the beach. right leg is on top and in front. And just allow yourself to sink. The head starts falling slightly towards the right, pushing the shoulder close to the ear for once in yoga, and allowing to feel the stretch. Where we feel it, I feel it in the side body. Coming back to center through yoga, rotating to lean onto that right hip. Head is tilted towards the left. Relax into your shoulder, fall for once. Let's send it a bit closer to the ear to create this stretch in the side body. And coming back to center, tabletop. Let's do a couple of gentle twists. Right hand towards the sky. And sneaking in under the left or threading the needle. Completely relaxing. The shoulder is away from the ear. And as you're looking towards the left, try to send the hips towards the right. The left hand is wherever comfortable. Pushing yourself up to center and changing sides. Left hand up and thread it under. Hips towards the left. Using the weight of the body onto the shoulder and the spine to decompress all that we have accumulated during the day. And coming back to center. Let's do a little bit more active twists. Sit onto your heels, palms in front of the chest. Twist towards the right so your left elbow finds either the bed or the outside of your right knee. And look above this right shoulder. Try to feel as much as you can your sitting bones onto the heels. If this is uncomfortable, feel free to sneak in a pillow and just allow the elbow to fall onto the bed and look as far comfortably towards the sky. Slowly coming back to center. I'm taking the pillow off, sitting onto the heels, palms in front of the heart and twisting towards the left, taking the right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Try to keep the sitting bones again in contact with the heels. We do this to keep the hips as an anchor, as the stable ground around which we rotate. And that's table center, where we always feel home. Look above that left shoulder. And come back to center. Whew, amazing. Taking a couple intuitive movements. And let's prepare for sleeping pigeon. Right leg is in front of us. Left leg extends wherever you have space onto the bed. Try to imagine that your left hip bone is magnetizing towards the bed from here. Lean forward. If this doesn't feel comfortable for you, feel free to put a pillow under that right glute. The weight distribution in bed is much different from the one on the mat. The softness here allows us to sink some body parts deeper into the ground. It allows for less balance and strength, but we're here to soften tonight. Observe your body. Are your shoulders close to your ears? And do you want to distance them a little bit? And how would that feel? You can stay in your pigeon or raise yourself halfway up. Place that left elbow onto the bed and gently turn your body towards that front right knee for a very gentle twist. You can just support the head or be all the way up. Find whatever variation works for you. Maybe use that free right hand to bring more awareness into that areas of stretch by gently touching them, allowing them to feel safe. And if this would be comfortable for you, maybe you bend the left knee, grabbing for the ankle and bringing the left heel closer to the left glute. Adapt whatever you want to however you want it. Gently releasing the leg if you had it, and slowly coming back with your body to center, ready to change the side of the pigeon however comfortable you want. The important thing is that now the left leg ends in the front body, setting yourself up first comfortably with the torso up. Grab that right hip and magnetizing towards the ground and release the torso. You can also of course place a pillow under your head and completely relax. Just try to bring the weight a little bit towards the right instead of falling onto that left thigh and left glute. Maybe take a moment of gratitude for all the places that these muscles brought you to today. All the activities that you could do pain-free because they were there to support you. All the plans you could move on with because your body was healthy. You can stay in this position or slowly come halfway up, coming onto your right elbow or right palm and twisting gently towards the left, using the left free hand to explore the body, the angle. Maybe just close your eyes and explore your body through touch instead of through looking at it. Shifting the senses. Trying to twist the gaze even if the eyes are closed above that left shoulder, and if the space allows, bringing the right leg into the left hand and gently guiding the heel towards the glute. If this compromises your twist, try to prioritize the twist. Gently releasing the foot, coming back with the body to the center, and let's come back to this position where we sit on the heels. Now, for most of us, it's going to be more comfortable with a pillow, so grab it, sit on it, placing it under your heels. You can also place your socks or something like that under and behind the knee joint if they're feeling tight today, and slowly start leaning back. If you don't like how this feels in your knees, just back up and maybe do one leg at a time. And let this feels good, maybe you can try to lie completely back, flat on the bed, Maybe the hands, find a comfortable spot around or above your body. Stretching that front side, the one that we spend all day compressing. And it feels like that the breaths are maybe getting deeper, easier and lighter. Maybe that tension that we found in our throat, jaw or shoulder area now feels softer. If you have one leg, gently guide yourself back to seated to change the legs there. Try to avoid changing them in a strained positions, just because we have less control there. And once you have changed, coming back to center. If you have both legs folded under you, maybe you can start playing with the back bends, coming onto your elbows and allowing the head to hang heavy. Something like a fish pose in the upper body. And play with the engagement in your hips. Maybe you want to push them up, feel the stretch in your front thighs, or maybe you want to relax them and instead focus on the chest expansion. This is your practice. This is the time for you and your needs. And it is in these moments that we can really connect to what we want and not somebody else. Gently releasing. If you had a little bit deeper back bend, and slowly guiding the body up wherever you are, removing the pillow from under the butt. Finding a comfortable position where you can lie back onto your bed, bending the knees, feet are on the bed, right ankle crossed on top of left knee. We're gonna take a very gentle figure four by either staying where we are or hugging the left thigh or the left shin bone, bringing the left knee closer to the chest while we stretch the right outer hip. Even in more relaxing practices, I like to engage the right foot. It helps me focus on the stretch. And now the legs are gonna remain as they are, just the hands are gonna release the right shin, the left shin, sorry, and the legs are gonna fall to the left. We're looking towards the right. Both shoulders are comfortably grounded onto the bed, allowing for one last gentle spinal twist. I often find that bedtime stretching in such a gentle way really not only helps me to relax the body, but also to calm the mind and the breath, to release what would keep me awake at night. Coming back to center, switching legs, left ankle cross on top of right knee, choosing your variation here, how close you would like to bring the right knee to the chest. Left knee pushes away from us. Deep breath in, and on your exhale, guide the legs to the right. The hands find maybe cactus pose onto the bed, looking towards the left. Scanning the area of your belly and hips. Seeing if we released anything that was stuck there. anything that now feels lighter. Coming back to center with the knees, hugging them both towards the chest, giving ourselves one hug, a moment of gratitude for this time, and relaxing onto the bed in whatever comfortable position. We're going to take a few last calming breaths in. We're going to breathe in on the count of 4 and breathe out on the count of 7. If this does not suit you today, go in your own pace. Just try to focus to elongate the exhale more than the inhale. Let's take a breath in to prepare and deeply exhale everything out of your lungs. And let's begin. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last, in, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come back to your normal breathing, staying as you are with the eyes closed. And let's scan the body, see how it feels now. Starting from the feet, right foot, right ankle, left foot, left ankle, right calf and right knee, and left calf, left knee, finding these spots of deeper relaxation. Right thigh, inner, outer, back and front, and left thigh. Where can we release even more? Pelvic floor, hip area, lower belly and lower back. Can we melt even more? Belly and middle back. Where can you soften? Rib cage, chest, upper back. How deep can you breathe now? Collarbones, shoulders. Where do you feel lighter? Right upper arm, right forearm, right palm, left upper arm, left forearm, and left palm. Equally relaxed. Scanning the neck, the back of the head, observing our jaw, tongue and mouth, our cheekbones, the eyes, the temples, eyebrows, and forehead. Can we find more softness? The whole head and ears. Allowing for the body to sink into a cloud of softness and relaxation. Stay here for as long as you would like. I wish you good night. See you next time.